If you didn't pay me a fucking super chat, can you just fucking kill yourself, bitch? You didn't fucking pay for that. Fucking die. I'm comp, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
He's a sushi.
By the way, that's Sunrise Production. Caesars, I've been bitching because Caesars didn't give me a comp this whole time, and MGM's been hooking me up. And I was like platinum level on Caesars. Then I was like, what the fuck?
Where is this?
Well, guess what? They finally did give me a whole week of comps at Caesar's Palace.
They probably build them up. They're like, oh, we're not going to give you just like a couple days. We're going to save it up.
I could have used it anywhere, though, and I was like, no, I want to stay at Caesars, though.
Yeah.
Maybe the baby will be old enough to take with us by then.
I'm not going to take the baby to Vegas.
Why not?
What am I going to do with the baby in Vegas?
Well, that's true. True. Don't they have baby things that they can do?
Yeah, when they're a little older. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to want to fucking travel for a while, honestly.
Yeah, that'll still be like, what, 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say, well, I mean, of course, I don't know for a fact, but they say that, you know, you'll have a hard time leaving your baby and shit.
I'm not going to want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to want to at all. Like, I already know I'm just going to want to be by your side, like, constantly. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm still going to want to go. I haven't paid him anything, though, so we'll see. You can always, like, reschedule it. People who don't, really understand that are retarded, because people who don't, really understand that are retarded.
I'm live. Am I alive? I'm alive or I'm alive? I'm alive. Am I alive?
I don't know.
I'm not alive. ABC News, you guys stole from me in New York.
Wow.
You stole from me in New York.
Stole from a girl in New York.
I'm Corinne. Okay, I'm independent media. We're all independent media. This is Ethan Ralph. This is all of our friends. Okay, look. I was in New
What is that? I don't know any of these terms.
A lymphedema?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that thing Ralph has?
I thought you read medical studies.
What do you
Jesus
mean?
Christ.
I really
Alcoholism?
love medical studies.
Oh, yeah, people have a theory.
What do you mean, what's that thing Ralph has?
No, people have a...
What did you mean by that?
I heard about this. No, it's like a curse.
You think you can curry Nick's favor by shooting on Ralph?
No, I'm just...
God,
I would
he can
take
do
one
it.
up the ass for Jesus Christ.
You would?
Sure.
He can do it on his own.
DJ Ralph up in this bitch. I got better musical taste than any motherfucker you know, let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest here!
I don't give a fuck about. I hope the place goes under, and I don't give a fuck about.
Something about being a daily streamer. It's not the same as doing it once a week. It's not the same at all, really. I mean, you know, it's the same as, you know, you still have to come here and do a show, but I feel like the day-to-day is just a little bit different when you're doing shows every day, especially when you're doing multiple shows. Sometimes in my case, usually in my case. So it's like a baseball player. You hear baseball players talk about they need to get their swings, they need to get their at-bats, right, to get in that rhythm. And it's like if you're disjointed in and out and you're trying to do a daily type thing, but it's only, you know, you've had these spurts, stops and spurts. It gets frustrating. So, and again, the day before the event, I'm going to be on Elijah Schaefer's show. You are here. Pretty excited about that. That's going to be crazy, I'm sure. The haters and losers will be out for that one as well. So we'll see how it's going to go. But I'm excited about it. And I'm going to be there to promote this event the day before. Now, ideally, maybe I would have done it before, you know, a couple weeks before, but that's when I'm going to be in Dallas, right? The day before then. So that's when I'm going to be on the show in studio. Actually, maybe I'll wear the suit that I wore at AFPAC. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but here's the Kingpin Invitational. We got some new graphics here. And Corinne right there. Legacy Killstream guest and IRL streamer. Corinne in Dallas, April 2nd. Now, like I said, I'm hoping to add a few more to that. If it stayed even just like this, it would be big. And, of course, we have our wedding, too. Killstream Wedding 22, which is going to take place there as well. And I'm trying to work on a guest pastor, but I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off or not, but I'm definitely working on it. So we will see. Either way, I think it's a pretty good card. I don't know that anybody else has scheduled anything quite like this in the history of the world, actually. So I see some mentions in the chat. I mean, if you possibly, maybe you got it right. I don't know, but I don't know if anything's going to happen because it's kind of late notice, but I have been inquiring about that. If we could have a guest pastor, and I guess I don't know. So I have a very specific option in mind, but I did think that if that fell through, like what would I move? Like what would be the next option? And I haven't figured that out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll wait till I hear back on that. Pastor Anderson. That was mentioned. I definitely want to get, I'll just go ahead and say, obviously, I want to get JLP out there. And I think I've said that before already. Have I not said that publicly? I know I've said that before. But I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Because I just, recently put in the request for that. So, and it's like a logistical thing. And I know he does a weekend sermon, too. So, I don't know. We'll see. I would like to have him there because I think it would be great. But and it's a pretty good guest list. I mean, I think, it's not – there's already a good, some good star power there, I think. So I think he would fit right in. But we'll see. We'll see. Corinne right there, too. Her graphic. Pantsu said that should be – no, I won't say what that would be the advice. But even if it's just this, is already a fucking packed card. Yes, the Cigar Club. I went. Are you talking about Corona? I went there finally. I bought a box of My Father cigars. My humidor is not quite. It needs to hold 82. It's at like 79, and then I have to bring it back down to 72.
But haters gonna hate, I guess. Anyways, let's just move on. Ralph Retort, aka the Killstream, the infamous, the Gunt. Everybody knows this man. Everybody loves this man. We love this man. Met him at AFPAC. He was probably one of the sweetest person I met at the AFPAC. He gave me unlimited time to talk to him. Didn't seem mad. Didn't seem like he was just so nice. Like, this guy is a lovable guy. Especially when you meet him in person. Like, on stream, yeah, he's got his persona. He's smoking his cigars. He's a big, tough guy, And he is like that in real life, too. But at the same time, he was really personable and very supportive and uplifting. He inspired me. So I want to give away a couple tickets to his events. And I plan to do more in the future. But I'm only going to give away what I have bought so far. So I've got 4 bought. 2 of them are for me. I'm going to give away 2. Tickets for this video.
She probably will be baptized.
Well,
I was thinking about who I want to be the godfather and godmother.
oh, because we watched Godfather the other day?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, actually, that's what made me think of, if we raise her Catholic, she'll have to be baptized.
Baptized so she doesn't go to hell, so.
Well, I was baptized, but I was 8 years old in a Baptist church.
Why would you do, you could just do it when you're a baby.
Then she'll have to be Catholic.
Or anything at all.
She's been taking great care of herself, actually. It's amazing. Honestly, I've never seen anybody deal with pregnancy like her. It's been incredible. It's not even me. That's not hyperbole. Like, it's honestly insane. She's pretty much been living the exact same life. Minus, taking care of the baby. But, it hasn't slowed her down at all in any way. And also, she's just been so conscientious about taking care of our little girl. They said, what? Somebody tuned in and said, I tuned in for the fat man. Where's he at? You saw that one?
God, you were disappointed.
Then I look even fatter in the interviews. I saw people talking shit. It's like, fuck you. Wait till I'm svelte again. They won't be talking shit then. Of course, I'll probably gain it all back. After I listen again. But, pull an Oprah.
Hell yeah. And just lose it again.
Yeah, just lose it again.
Infinite content.
Yeah, I need storylines. What the fuck?
Infinite content.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Infinite content. Well, how many interviews are they getting? 0. What are they doing? Nothing. So what? Yeah, I'm a fat ass. That's never been a secret.
It's hard to get interviews from daddy's house.
Then I saw some people, they're like, he's smoking in his house. I'm like, dude, it's upstairs. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
We're just never supposed to smoke again? You know how many kids? What? Shit, I was like secondhand choked by that shit when I was a kid. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, literally same.
Are you kidding? Oh, God. I'm not saying that's right, but...
Doctors literally used to recommend that pregnant women smoke, like, less than 100 years ago.
Smoke them up?
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that unless you want a Josh Moon baby.
I'm gonna try to do a regular. Just point that at me. I'm gonna try to do a regular kill stream tonight. I gotta go in there and go to court here in a minute. Bunch of shit. I'll tell you about it on Twitter. I'm clearing the language with my lawyer because I don't want to fucking say something I can't say. So, bunch of bullshit. But I mean, going through this is a bunch of bullshit. No disrespect to the court, of course, but
No, we love our courts.
we love our courts. We love them. We love our lawyers. Dalton Clodfelter. Hello, sir.
Good to meet you finally.
Good
in
to
the
meet
flesh.
you as well. That's right, AFPAC. Is this your first AFPAC?
It's my first AFPAC, first IR.
Oh, it's such a brave statement. Such a brave stance you took, Aiden. Oh, you're so fucking brave. Fuck you. What a brave stance you took.
So, what you're looking for here is, this is called a gun pocket. This is a gun pocket, okay? Here we go. It's down here. You reach in and pull out the vape pen. Tuck that back in there. Oh, shit. Not good. Not good, man. Very unhealthy. So anyway, so Ralph had a hearing today for his ex, Faith Vickers. Faith Vickers had filed for a domestic restraining order against Ralph, and so he had a hearing today. In that, Ralph actually agreed. They settled this thing out. And the settlement was, long and short of it, best I understand, I may get some, if I get some details wrong, it's not intentional, but is to the best of how it's been relayed to me, that 5 years of no contact with Faith. So 5-year restraining order against Ethan Ralph there. And he can't make statements about her or anything like that. So he is 5 years. 5 years is a really, really long time, especially as a public person who talks, to not be able to talk about someone. It's entirely possible that that could be extended at the end of the 5-year period, but 5-year period. Now, apparently there were concessions that there would be a paternity test being done. And that depending on the outcome of the paternity test, there may be a stipulation that Ralph is the father of the child, but the paternity test has to happen first, is my understanding. So as of right now, Ralph is still not legally determined to be the father of the child, as far as I can tell. Again, I'm going off of some secondhand information on that, but that's what appears to be happening. So I know many of you are looking at this specimen of a man and you're wondering very specifically, but how could anyone get pregnant by that? And it is a mystery. It's one of the great wonders of society. No one actually knows how that's possible, but it allegedly is. It allegedly is. So for now, that is the status, that there's now a domestic restraining order against Ethan Ralph officially on behalf of Faith Vickers. Now, just so people know, domestic restraining orders apply to the person, and in custody disputes, a lot of times, let's be honest, women will use domestic restraining orders as leverage against men to keep them from the children. Now, a restraining order between the mom and the dad, the alleged dad, does not automatically mean that the dad can't see the kid. That is not how restraining orders work. The restraining order preventing the, talking about or seeing the child would have to be specifically inclusive of the child. And there are lots of people with restraining orders that have functioning custody agreements where the restraining order is between the mom and the dad, but they still have to do an exchange, usually supervised in those cases at some sort of facility or at a police station or something like that. And then, the dad's still able to see the kid or the mom is still able to see the kid, even though that restraining order is in place. But women most frequently, men on occasion, but women most frequently use those restraining orders specifically to try and get a leg up in a custody dispute. That is a reality that must be acknowledged. And it is entirely possible that that is part of Faith's motivation. However, based on the activity of Ethan Ralph, very public activity, I would suggest slightly that there may be some grounds for a restraining order against him. Again, based on his public activity, how he conducts himself, what he does to people online. He's been convicted of disclosing revenge pornography against this person. It's not much of a stretch to say that she has valid grounds, but I am going to acknowledge that there are people who utilize these for invalid purposes as well. That's where he's at on this one. I believe he has more court issues to go still in this scenario, but he now has an open door. One of the big criticisms of Ralph is he keeps saying that the baby is his, but as Gator adeptly and adroitly, which is surprising, adroitly and adeptly pointed out, Gator, by making a $1 contribution to Faith Vickers, has paid more in child support than Ethan Ralph has allegedly paid in child support. So despite this, him claiming this is his kid and that he cares, he's never deigned to actually get paternity recognized by the court and then take on his fatherly duty of paying child support or taking care of the kid. So who knows? Maybe it's not his. Maybe it's not his. That'd probably be a relief. What I mean by that is I cannot imagine not seeing my own kid for as long as it's been, much less for significantly longer to come. And so, if you were to one day find, oh, that's not my kid, that'd be like, whew. Well, at least I wasn't that much of a fuck up, right? That'd be the idea. But, who knows?